Hello, this is Carrie from Cookbook Divas. Today let's look through Raised in the Kitchen. It's by Carrian Cheney, and she and her husband started a blog back in 2008. That's like the dawn of time for food blogging. Good for them. They live in Utah. That's about all I know. Making memories from scratch, one recipe at a time. So their food blog is, let me get the name, Sweet Basil. And her husband's name is Cade. This is Shadow Mountain Publishing. Came out in May 2021. It's new. Let's check out the table of contents. Introduction, of course. Breakfast, bread, sides, pasta and pizza, yum, main dishes, and desserts. Okay, let me just briefly read part of the introduction to you. You know that evening when you have just enjoyed one of the most delicious meals you've ever had, and you're perfectly comfortably full? The sun is already set, and you've leaned back a little, the chair has become a part of you, and you're completely present. There's laughter and clinking of a few plates as someone is using the back of their fork to pick up every last crumb of dessert. The sky is dotted with stars just beginning to reveal themselves, but you don't even notice because the company is too good, etc. In Spanish, there's one word that describes that moment, that feeling, sobremesa. Okay, teaching kids to cook. Teaching your children to cook will be the best of times and the worst of times. Isn't that true? Especially if you as the parent are learning too. Okay. And she points out that the word desserts spelled backward is stressed. So you know how easy it is to go from delicious to disaster in the kitchen. There will likely be many disasters when teaching your children to cook. Yeah, but it's worth it. Okay. Breakfast. Ooh, that's a big food photo. We start off with a chocolate smoothie bowl. Woo! And we move on to chocolate-dipped waffle cone yogurt cups. So far that's two things I wouldn't serve my kids for breakfast because too much sugar. Cinnamon roll oatmeal. Too much sugar. Blueberry waffles. Okay, this is an indulgent cookbook. Banana buttermilk pancakes. This is all things children are going to love making with you. Coconut buttermilk syrup. Okay, homemade pancake mix. The best bacon, an entire page called Bacon Equals Happiness. I'm sure many of you will agree. A recipe for cheesy scrambled eggs, yes. The best French toast. I'm noticing that these food pictures are all massive, and so far there's been a photo for every recipe. Yes, we love that, don't we? A croissant breakfast sandwich. She's doing a plant experiment. Every day one plant was told how beautiful and good it was, and that its leaves were the perfect shade of green, and it would one day be so big and tall. The second plant was told it was ugly, small, and worthless, and its leaves were uneven and broken. By the end of the first experiment, the first plant was alive, healthy, strong, and beautiful. The second plant was brown, withered, and dying. Good life lesson. Instant Pot yogurt. Now we're in the bread chapter. I've been looking forward to this. Gorgeous photo. Baking bread 101, quick breads, yeast breads, kneading bread, rising. Banana bread. Chocolate banana bread. So this family has a sweet tooth. Okay, garlic Parmesan Focaccia bread. I just made Focaccia bread a couple days ago. I didn't think to put Parmesan on it. Homemade tortillas, because her friend Shelley grew up in Mexico and has always made tortillas for her family, but they're using bread flour instead of masa. Cornbread recipe. Cornbread differs depending on the region you're from. She has to stick with her northern roots and go sweet all the way. So they use Bisquick baking mix and then some cornmeal and some sugar. And a recipe for to die for honey butter. Cheese bread doodles. Yum. I'm going to skip ahead because I can't show you the whole book. Here's some encouragement. You're going to fail. How's that for a heading in a book meant to encourage you to cook? But it's true, you're going to mess up sometimes, and that's okay. I like her attitude. That's very helpful. A white bread recipe. I like to collect those. I like to write them down out of all of my cookbooks and compare them. A baked potato recipe. Your kids need to learn how to cook that. A page encouraging you to stay calm. Some potato tips. White rice. Now this is great because if you're teaching your children to cook, they need to learn how to do that. Homemade salsa. That would be nice with fresh tomatoes. Broccoli salad. 3 cheese tomato salad. You are speaking my language, lady. Baked beans. I actually don't think I've ever made baked beans from scratch. I've opened cans of them. So I need to learn how to cook too. So thank you for this book. Italian pasta salad. I noticed that I have made pasta salad many summers in a row, and people eat it, but they only get one helping, so I might need to learn to make it more delicious. Cheesy potato casserole, mashed potatoes with some tips on the side. I love when cookbooks have that. Tex-Mex salad. Ooh, wow, look at that. Okay, the best potato salad. Well, everybody would just, argue. This one has pickles and green onions and sweet relish. A quarter or 3/4 of a cup. Wow, that's a lot. Paprika. Pasta and pizza chapter. This will be very popular with the kids. The best macaroni and cheese. Worcestershire sauce. I need to learn how to say that. Ground mustard, milk, heavy cream. Pan-fried tortellini. Ooh. Pasta bolognese. Kids will love that if they like tomatoes. 4 elements of cooking. Salt, fat, acid, heat. Surprise. Pizza, 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 and a pizza to remember. So this cookbook has a lot of reading in between. Homemade pizza sauce. Oh, nice. Traditional Italian pepperoni pizza, of course. Slow cooker broccoli cheese soup. Whoa, I must have gone to a different chapter. Bottom of the jar chicken. Cooking as a family. Little kids cook with help. Older kids cook more on their own with a parent or as a sous chef to help. Teens cook meals alone with the parents to supervise as needed. Chicken tortilla soup. Family pleaser, I'm sure. Fall off the bone oven baked ribs. Cafe Rio chicken salad. Nice picture. Smothered chicken burritos. We must have gone to the main dish chapter. Slow cooker pot roast. Steak fajitas. Garlic butter steak. We're getting into the meat. Now we're in the dessert chapter. I'll just show you a couple so I'm not. Monster Cookie Energy Bites. How fun. And Rice Krispies Treats. The Great Family Bake Off. Apple dumplings. Whoa. And Carmelitas. That's an unusual thing you don't always see in recipe books. Chocolate chip cookies. You often see that. Lemon drop cookies. They look gooey and covered in frosting. I am not complaining. It's going to be a cakewalk. Tips on making cakes. Banana bundt cake, chocolate cake, Nutella stuffed cupcakes, strawberry pie. And we're at the end of the cookbook. That was pretty cool. Raised in the Kitchen by Carrian Cheney from the Sweet Basil blog. Be sure to check her blog out too. Thanks for watching this cookbook look through. If you'd like to see more of them, we are cookbookdivas.com. We have a podcast. We post cookbook news to Facebook and Instagram, and of course review videos to YouTube. Be sure to click like and write us a nice comment if you've enjoyed our content, because in the social media algorithms will be taught to show you more of our posts and our videos. Bye.